My name is David Butterworth, and this is Maximum Athletic Development. We've found that if we prioritize speed in training, it's really the ship that raises the tide of all these other athletic qualities.
I'm Coach Guy Griever, and I think that what we have found is that using this and developing it for the last couple of years with our high school level athletes, we both coach and train kids at the high school, is that why couldn't it be effective for the youth in our area? The speed training, we know it increases vertical leaping, we know it increases agility, explosive power, acceleration. Those are beneficial across all sports. I'd say, yeah, these kids are quicker, they're more agile, they don't get injured as much.
But we call it the most extreme thing you can do, running a straight line as fast as possible for a short distance. Well, in a sport like basketball, these guys never actually sprint in a straight line for between 4 and 5 seconds. You don't. The basketball court's not long enough. Two to 3 years ago, we started implementing a huge component of speed development with our basketball players, and we've seen their vertical jump just shoot through the roof.
Become a jet!
More isn't better. Better is better, and we like to emphasize that in our training. The work to rest ratios are a lot of rest, and then the work is very high output activity. 90 to 100% of our output ability for anywhere between 1 and 8 seconds. We know that's what creates better athletes. We like to talk about the disciplined pursuit of less, because that's really what we're about. Any idiot with a whistle could really get out here and make someone feel sick, but then the quality component goes away very quickly.
So to get that stimulus, you really have to do it specifically in a designed program that ramps you all the way up to that red line and operates right there at the edge at least a few times.
It is those plays that actually are the game breakers. Those plays where you get open, you get off a screen, and you get into the lane and you beat your guy by half a step, those are high output behavior plays. These qualities cannot be improved in a sub-max training environment. It seems like a lot of people will spend an entire off-season and never get into a max effort speed situation, and guys get slower. And here's the other thing, if you train and you don't test people, you don't know if what you're doing is working or not.
Constantly, we're looking at the results of our tests, we're looking at what's going on with our kids, how they're developing, and we're adjusting from within 10 minutes of a session, week to week, one 6-week session to the next. We're adapting, we're changing things, and number one on our list was just a sense of joyfulness in coming to the training, of positive energy, of enjoying the experience. We have a lot of kids, we did a mini session, they returned. They wanted to come back and do it again because they're having a great time out here, a lot of positive energy.
Hi, my name's Ruby, and I've done 2 sessions of MAD speed training so far, and one of the reasons that I decided to come back for my second session is that I noticed improvement throughout only 3 weeks of training, and it's really fun.
Every time after every session, I feel like I'm faster.
What does a typical session look like? Well, we know we're going to get some sprint stimulus in, some of that maximal speed, topping out, not necessarily maximal effort for a few steps. No, we want to reach top speed and hold it consistently. Body has to get used to that and adapt to that. Our foot ankle complex, we know that if we're running fast, if we're jumping high, if we're moving laterally, whatever we're doing with explosive power, what's the conduit that carries all that energy into the earth? Is our foot and ankle. The mind needs to be able to trust that the ankle and all of the systems that carry our energy through our body are strong enough to handle those loads. So we spend a lot of time developing ankle strength, developing foot strength, working on things that are going to help us produce a lot of force and then be able to use that force.
That jackhammer, right? If we do this right, 5 seconds. Right? Stay in it.
Run as fast as we can, jump as high as we can, jump as far as we can. That's like the meat and potatoes of our session. Speed grows like a tree.
So you got to stick with it, and you really have to stay with it if you want to continue to reap the benefits of what you've already done and give yourself the opportunity to grow even more. We're both teachers and coaches at the high school, and we are invested in the community of young athletes coming in and giving them the best possible chance at the best experience.
But we know what we're doing is the right thing. It feels like that to us, otherwise we wouldn't be doing it. And we want to see you here doing it with us.